mean, my God, we had a guy in blackface. It's like,
Yeah.
it's not like, we didn't really shy away from the uncomfortable parts of telling that, telling stories from that era because what's the point? I mean, why would you? If you're going to do that and present some sort of sanitized version of it, I mean, one of the things was they're like, well, do they have to smoke? Yeah, I mean, that's what people did. You're going to have a story about advertising in the 1960s or any business in the 1960s. God, medicine in the 1960s, people smoked.
And you had quit, right?
Yeah, I had quit by that point. Yeah, I quit when I was 24. But to for your stated goal to be to tell sort of factually accurate period piece, and then shy away from the parts that we don't happen to find comfortable or politically correct or you know or difficult to sort of see or hear, or what's the point?
Right.
I mean, if they had Deadwood and people were checking their iPhones, you would go, what is this show? This is crazy. That's why you tune in. I think that's why you watch. It's not necessarily escapism, but it's kind of looking at a different. What I think the appeal, a big part of the appeal of the show was that it's not Deadwood, right? People aren't old timey and they're not churning butter and riding horses. It's relatively recognizable as a modern show, but there's just enough different behavior to kind of push you out of your comfort zone. And when people did behave like they did, whether it's smacking somebody else's kid or treating women unfairly, or racial issues or homosexual issues, or whatever the show dealt with sort of tangentially, you would go, God, that's weird. And then it would make you think about that. Why do they do that? Do we still do that? Do I still do that? Subconsciously, unconsciously? And so I think that's what makes the show resonate, or made the show resonate with people as an interesting hour out of their lives. At the end of the day, you have to give people a reason to want to spend an hour not taking care of their kids, or not cooking dinner, or not living their own life, and come join you in this world that you've created. That's the whole point of it.